We're back. Folks, the story and the subject about a cosmos, stars and planets. Come here, light. Can you see the cosmos, the stars and planets? Cosmos. Pretty thick. This is the room of stars and planets. It sits on its maker's desk. All it does is curious. Can you see them twinkling around? You think there's a point you could see the whole cosmos sitting on a desk of something at this very small gem? Took a lot of, let's say, craftsmanship. Took a craftsman to come up with this one. That's a craftsman. You can see that's evidence of a craftsman of some sort. Obviously much different than a human being. When you find this kind of contraption sitting on the desk of something as a human being, you know you are so minute in the whole thing, you probably relate to nothing in it. And yet you find that in your priceless position of relating to nothing, you relate to everything. How about that? And you have the wits of a human to match everything going on here. As a human being, you can match wits with everything going on here. Let alone everything going on here. This thing matches, quit it. What's bothering me? He can quit it. This thing here matches wits with everything going on in here. This is another aspect of curious that goes all through here, like a hummingbird. Changing frequency and moving by changing frequency like a blowfish. This contraption changes frequency like a blowship, like a blowfish. Like a child rides a skateboard, humans ride this through here. That's what this thing does. It's a curious agent. It's an eyeball. And it doesn't, there's so much it sees it couldn't describe if it tried. So to lock itself up with this teacher description idea and building inventions that are the most outdated part of racketeering, outdated crap, outdated copper industry on this planet. There's some international industries on this planet that are so outdated that are still getting used. Why? Fuel. Trying to tell you you're going to go through this cosmos with fuel and thrust is an idiot. Only timing goes through the cosmos, and this is the master of timing. It doesn't use fuel and thrust to go through here. It doesn't use fuel and thrust to move. Running around with a contraption using fuel and thrust. Dumb. Building your environment so spread out you need a contraption with fuel and thrust. Dumb. What dumb overhead that is. Shut her down. Shrink it. Walk everywhere. Your whole life. All you got to do is use your ball and ankle. Yep. Cover the whole life. Never needed any kind of invention with thrust and fuel to move around the globe. Dumb. That ain't working. Is it? When you go anywhere, what did you see? Roman ruins, and you pass by everything you could be curious about. Now you leave this place without any storyline here, and you came curious and genuine to contribute an asset and develop the joy of witnessing the priceless storyline that lives here. A priceless storyline lives with this. I don't hear it getting remarked to. I witness it every day. I witness how lovely my creature is. I think I'm enchanted with humanity. It's a priceless experience. Why isn't it getting remarked to? Why is it getting jaded to its face and calling it a sinner? Ha! Anyone ever tells you you're a sinner, someday you're going to get poked right in the nose in front of its maker by me. In the afterlife, I will find it in its maker's dream chamber. It is part of the tissue of the Lord. I will eat that aspect of the tissue of the Lord in the dream chamber of itself someday as soon as I turn blue and get the hell out of here. A warning. Wait, this isn't a where warning. Someday I find you in the Lord's dream chamber, I eat you. You ever told anyone they're a sinner? Tremble. Beg it can't happen. You across my snail on the inside of an aquarium's path. And you're the film on the aquarium wall. And I eat you. Like me. I'm a snail. In the Lord's dream chamber, once I turned blue. Ha ha ha. You get ready for that one. If you're mocking the Almighty and telling the priceless creation called humanity that there's something wrong with it from its very conception or its existence in any way, shape, or form, because there's nothing wrong with it all, it can't be. It's way past perfect. That's the stupidest word. That's a jading word also. You leave it a possibility, it doesn't exist. There's no possibility for humans to be anything jaded at all. And how dare you bring it around the wigwam? Got it? Now you do. You won't like me there. Hope there's no judgment day. You won't like it. I'll affirm you that one. Bye-bye. I'll be back.